guess what? We back. Week 8 in the books, up 24, 45, 21. And now we are bowl eligible, boys. Let's go. Week 9, here we come. And it looks like we are at Eastern Michigan. And I'll be real, I do not know what their mascot is off the top of my head. And that's really rare for me. Generally, I'm pretty good at remembering all these college teams and their mascots. Like, for instance, the Southern Illinois Salukis, which is an awesome kind of dog. So with that said, we're going to see how these recruits progressed, and we'll see really if we got some good commits. So we really should have the dam break right about here, and we should really be able to do some interesting things. So I'm excited to see how this progresses. I can't wait to see who we got, because this wasn't really a dominant defensive performance, even though it really was never going to be with this defense the way that it is. However, we did just shellac them on offense. So all the wide receiver prospects that were here, we should have got all the bonuses for them. With that said, we'll see how it goes as soon as the week pops up here. I'm excited to see who commits. And I'm excited to go into Eastern Michigan and hopefully dump truck them as well. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're the team that plays with that gray field. I think that's them. Hell yeah. Well, we got some fantastic visits in. So I think Reggie might be close. These guys might be close to committing. Either way, Chris Yates, Ryan Thompson, Ika Pitts. I think that's how you say that. Ika Pitts. If I know. Tell me in the comments how you pronounce this motherfucker's name. Calvin Parrish, Justin Barnes, Michael Sanders, Matt Long, Jeremy Royal, all committed to the team. So that's a good set of commits right there. We got our first 5-star prospect, 3 4-stars. Fantastic week right there, and 2 3-stars. What do you know about it, boys? So now, actually, really, before I'm so excited, I want to jump into that. But before we get there, let's see what the top 10's looking like. So the top 10 is currently Ohio State still up there because we saw them beat PSU's ass 33-10. Alabama at 2, South Carolina at 3, Oklahoma at 4, Washington at 5, Oregon at 6. They moved up. Michigan State at 7, Texas at 8, UCF, the Golden Knights. That's kind of crazy. Just chilling there at number 9 after their win over UConn, and Louisville at number 10. Are we getting votes yet? No, we're not. We are still being highly slept on. Technically, I don't blame them. We probably have the worst defense in the NCAA. It wouldn't surprise me. So let's check the conference standings. So it looks like, yeah, so we are currently tied at the top with Ohio. We are both 3-0 in conference and 6-1 out of conference. And it looks like they're just a little bit better than we are. And since we're both in the East, that's kind of going to be crazy. I really hope that they lose somewhere along the line because we don't play them. So let's see what's going on with the Heisman, huh? Anybody on our team in there? Nope, and it looks like Jason Wynn has been steadily in the lead all year long. So it looks like it's Jason Wynn's Heisman to lose, which is kind of a bit of fun play on words there since it's wins to lose. A little ironic, no? So anyway, now we're going to jump back into the recruiting. So if you don't want to watch me recruit, go to this timestamp. And for those of you who are sticking around, welcome back to this master class in recruiting where you have just watched me pull a 5-star recruit right out of my ass. Justin Barnes, huh? Look at that. That guy with a plus 95 bonus. Don't ever let them tell you can't do it, because you can find dudes just like this. Look at this guy, huh? This guy is probably gonna play offense for us since he has such great moves. I wish he was better at catching and carrying and stuff. He's a great defender too, so I might make him a safety. I don't know yet. We'll see how it shakes out. But we got Jeremy Royal, we got Chris Yates, we got Matt Long. Those are all JUCO dudes. Ryan Thompson's a 78 overall. These are just straight up freshmen. All of these guys are straight up freshmen. So we are sitting pretty with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 commits, right? So that means we got 16 more people to see if we can't get them committed. This is the one I worry about, right? So Bama, we gotta outpace Bama, and we gotta get them to 1867. And it looks like the only other team on his list dropped out, so that was actually very favorable for us. So we have 6 weeks, technically 5, but 6 weeks total if we want to count from last week to push Bama all the way out. And maybe we can withstand that. This might be a guy that we have to take down to the wire, but I don't care. For an 80 overall right out of the box as a freshman defensive end, I'll do that. So as I was saying before, Warren Smith is probably one of those guys that we just aren't quite there yet. Reggie Johnson, definitely ours next week. Georgia is way the out of it. They're 4,000 points back. I still can't believe, like, there's not a single way that they gain enough points to actually stay in pace with us. There's really just not. So Reggie Johnson, you can book it. Chris Godfrey, it looks like he just hasn't had enough time yet as well. These guys totally would have committed, by the way, if we had actually given them enough points, or if we actually had a high enough bonus to push their percentage locked all the way up to 100%, they would have already committed. So here's what we're going to do. Since we are going to be stocked at wide receiver, I'm going to get rid of those dudes. We're going to start throwing a load of points into Josh Stover here, just because I think we can outpace Auburn there rather easily, and we can get him in for a visit pretty quickly. He's also a really good player, so we'll take Tiger Bradford, even though I love that name. That's an all-time awesome name. Scott Mays is another person who is currently going to go play for somebody else, so we'll take him off the board. Howard Love, I think he's a JUCO guy, right? No, he's not. He's not a JUCO guy. So we'll see what we can do here with these fellas. And I think we could reasonably jump back into the lead with Jermaine Pratt, and I think I'm going to do just that. Is he a JUCO dude? No, he's just... But these other teams are coming. So I would really like him. The size, the 6'8", 289. That's a fantastic player. We can jump back into the lead with him really easily too, because we're only losing 200 points, which means Miami just has him on their board. I'm probably going to let him go. And then we'll just see. I'll put 700 into James Pratt here. And then since these other schools are trying to make a run here, I guess I'll just, just go ahead and do that. And then with what we have left, so I don't have to do anything with him. I've literally I just offered him a scholarship, right? And then I've just kept him on the board the entire time, and all he's done is just increase on his own. And this is what you can do with most of these JUCO guys, since nobody's really going to be interested in them until much later on. You have a really wide berth of time to really get in on them. Let's see. Well, okay, before we get there, now here's where the magic happens, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to locked, and we're gonna see who is still available at this point. Oh my goodness gracious! So this guy from Colorado, we already gave him a... Oh, see, I understand why we haven't gone after him, and it's because that proximity to home. He'll probably just leave us, even if we took him. And so it looks like we didn't scout him. But we offered him a scholarship. At this point, so what? So We're going to also look. So this is where we're really going to try to go down here and check and see if we can't actually find people that we can just, you know, steal here at the end. We're gonna be wheeling and dealing, trying our best to find more gems just sort of hanging out. And I mean, this guy's speed is really, really good. So you know, maybe he'll stay, maybe he won't get homesick. If so, you know, so what? We'll just recruit. We'll recruit around it. With that said, it looks like it's mainly just a lot of 3 stars, so we're probably going to have to do some investigation here into the traits. Looks like just a lot of quarterbacks. So you know what? We'll go ahead and see what's up with these guys. And remember, the actual stats, the actual categories of importance for these things, for these guys' pitch info do not really matter a whole lot. Just as long as we aren't, you know, locked out for whatever reason. And we're going to be locked out of a lot of recruits right now, which, you know, but it makes sense. I wouldn't want to come play for UMass either if I was really into going to a school that could, you know, potentially win national championships all the time. We might have a shot next year, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it works. If we can, maybe we're gunning. We're already in the driver's seat for a conference championship this year at least. So if we can get one of those under our belt, we'll be sitting pretty for next year. But so really the goal here, and see, this guy has good speed at 4.42, but he cares about playing time, and he's not really going to get a whole lot of it. See, we got C playing time for him, but it looks like what is that? UC San Diego, I think. That's not San Diego State. It's another one of those schools down there. It's another one of those California schools. So anyway, the point is that's a school that is gonna get him, so we shouldn't really mess around with him. We're really looking for guys that don't have scholarship offers right now. Looks like he could be decent. So when we find those guys that are at least close enough to what we're looking for and don't have scholarship offers, we will get them in, we will scout them and see what they're all about. This guy's got good speed. And maybe we might get lucky and actually find somebody who is really, really, really good, who just is kind of hanging out for no reason. And that would be the optimal and ideal situation. But the way that this works is a lot of the time these 3-star guys, you know, there will be some gems like interspersed and just sort of placed throughout for you to find, but by this point in the recruiting cycle, a lot of people are already filled up and are already ready to go play for whatever school they can. Okay, we're already in on him. We just haven't put in a lot of points. That's why he's still only 19%. So it'd be really great if we could find somebody who has like a 600 squad or something. Yeah. Not too bad. They don't call it squat cheese for nothing, and it's because it's a really great thing to do. It's a really, really solid metric to look for. Does this guy care? He does not give a... Oh, that's Tiger Bradford. And, you know, remember, we took him off the list because as far as wide receivers are concerned, we are set. We're going to be set for quite some time as well. So once we get past 20% here, there's one more thing I'll do. And right about now, does this guy care about... Got some size, so we'll check him out. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. We won't. We're good on that. It's really like defensive people and offensive linemen that I need. Maybe quarterbacks right now. But eventually what we'll do is once a certain point of the season hits, this guy might be worth the time. Once a certain part of the season hits, a lot of these guys will be finished with their recruiting, and what will happen is the CPU will have the CPU will recruit multiple positions, and then once they get a commitment from their top guy or one of the guys on their list at that position, the CPU will just flat out remove the other person. And if that recruit was progressed to a certain point and was ready to commit to that university, that recruit will automatically be taken down to 73%, and they will be ready to be recruited by somebody else. And a lot of times you can find some steals. Sometimes, I mean, like I've done this 1,001 times now, and there are some times where you're not going to be able to get these people because there are other teams who are interested, and they show up before you do, and they have better points, and they can move faster than you can. So sometimes it doesn't work out, but every now and then you can really fill out the back end of your class and really just kind of figure out exactly what's happening and with that player really quickly. So it looks like, let's see really fast. So we'll scout some QBs here. Let me see also what's going on with at the tackle positions and see if I can't find anybody. And see that, like, he's got a 595 in squat, but he's a 2-star and he's a 58 overall. So strange, some of these players sometimes. This guy though, oh, he's JUCO. This guy is going to be a super gem. And that's fine. We'll take JUCO dudes all day right now, especially when they're that good. Right, maybe this guy. This guy might be a gem. We might be able to keep him. We'll see. Like I said, at this point, I'm just going to kind of ignore that. That's usually a hard and fast rule that I won't ever break in terms of actually, you know, ever recruiting a guy whose proximity to home is that low, and it's like the thing he cares the most about. Just because it's normally damn near impossible to keep those dudes. And it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to continue to recruit these people over and over again. Like, you know, but whatever. At this point, it's pretty much all hands on deck, right? There's nobody else that's into him, huh? Oh, no, Maryland. So they'll get him. So check these last couple of positions. You know, I guess I'll scout him too. He's kind of slow for a free safety. At least it's slower than I would like. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Because he's a JUCO guy, so most of the time... Most of the time, those JUCO dudes will be way better than advertised. let me see. Let's see. So here's how we do this too. So we'll go ahead and check and see if there's anybody that's committed who has been kicked off of their team's list. So what you do is percent locked. You go to less than 75%, right? So there should be a lot of them. Yes, 1,559. And then you reorder as such. And you go down the list here. Maybe this guy, huh? And see, a lot of the time, people like this, right? Sometimes these teams will have, like, Ohio State totally has him on the list, but they haven't offered him a scholarship yet. And what happens is they won't offer him a scholarship until right before the visit. So a lot of the time that's going to happen. And look at the New Mexico State Aggies over here. They're going to get Jesse Hunter, who's a 4-star quarterback. Good for them. So we'll see. Probably won't find a lot of these right now because it's still kind of early, but it's right around this time, week 8, week 9. And really, we don't necessarily want all of these guys either, for that matter. There's only a specific contingent of them. Although, really at the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's kind of all hands on deck, so we'd at least give them a look. And sometimes they just happen to be at a particular overall. You know what, just for shits and giggles, I'll scout that dude at the top and just to see if it is what I think it is. This 5-star up here, this Austin Mitchell guy. What's his pitch info? Oh, we did scout him, huh? Yeah, he's like a slower receiver. So let's see if they, yeah. So what's going to happen is, I mean, one of those schools may even steal him. It looks like Nebraska might even steal him. So, okay, that's fair. Cool, whatever. We're coming out of here with 25 guys, though. That's for damn sure. So, all right, he's a pretty good athlete. I'll take him. Oh, look at that. Another gem, plus 9 overall. Ridiculous. Plus 8 overall. And plus 8 overall yet again. And see, nobody's with Will Merrick, and that's good for us. And these are, I'm pretty sure these were all JUCO guys, right? No, not all of them. But that's okay. Again, we beggars really cannot be choosers. Holy shit. I did not expect that. This guy is a great quarterback. From Reading, Ohio. Oof. Wow, he's a good quarterback too. Oh, because he's JUCO. Fair enough. 6'7"? No, that's at 6'2". I was about to say, God damn, that's a big human. Well, look, nobody's in on him. I mean, Toledo is in on him, but we can f them up. We definitely are better at recruiting than they are. Yeah, that's good. Justin Bass can come play for us. Oh shit, he's a quarterback too. Is anybody even messing around with this dude? Oh, Wyoming. I thought we were on his list because I'm so used to playing my Wyoming dynasty, but no. That ain't us. And look, nobody's in on him except for Wyoming, so that's another dude that we could just quite literally steal if we want to. I mean, he probably won't stay, but at this point, like I said, who gives a So okay, so here's what we'll do. Now we're gonna trim the fat a little bit. So clearly we don't need to be putting any points at all into Pat Fry because he's gonna be coming here no matter what. Lee Russell, we got to keep the 700 on. Warren Smith, we'll keep all of this. We'll keep all of these dudes where they need to be right now. Josh Stover is our newest go-to guy that we're going after. We want to get Howard Love in here as quick as possible, so we're ratcheting up the points on him to get him started. So Jermaine Pratt. You know what, though? So I'm taking Jermaine Pratt off the list because we just found a better option. So nobody's really trying to with us on Gary Johnson, and I think he's not a JUCO guy. Yeah, he's a regular old tight end. So Tommy McCormick is a guy that we're trying to get a hold of now. So I know so since we only lost we're losing 200 points, and that's because we have 200 points less than they do on their board. So if I put 400 points in on him, I'll just go ahead and throw the 700 in there on him. So let me go ahead and offer scholarships to these guys. You're gonna be gone. One of these guys I'm not going to be able to get a hold of, and I think it's this guy. But look at that, a 2-star, 6'5", 315 center, and he's a 71 overall. Just a gem. Hanging out. He was a 60. He was listed as a 62. But does this just mean that Clemson probably just has him on the board? And it's probably the same with him. However, this guy, I'm not really too high on. But I don't think anybody's messing around with Will Merrick. But I'd really like to get my hands on Anthony Keys. So as much as I like him, Jermaine Smith is better. But, you know, I guess I'll keep him as a backup just in case we don't get Jermaine Smith. And I can always just sort of take him off the list later. So, okay, now we're going to throw all the scholarships. These are the final 29 so far. So we're just going to start chucking these scholarships at my... I'd really like to get that guy. He's a great quarterback. But we may not be able to. So I got 50 points left to around with, huh? Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. So I put it into Warren Smith. And at least get him committed. Well, I guess I had more than that. Yep, so fine. We'll get them committed and get them off the board. And just make that happen. So let's check the top class really quick. I wonder if we have the top class. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Look at that, boys. Top class in the country right now as of week 9. Right? So isn't that great? We're a 2-star university. We got a better class than Oklahoma, Clemson, Michigan, and all these other schools. But look at Fresno State with 9 3-stars. God damn. But, you know, say what you want about it, man. We pulled 5 stars out of this. as a 2-star university with nothing. So that wraps up the recruiting session. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Real quick, we're going to run over here and we're going to give that offensive coordinator his flowers and put one more point in this because you know we like to be throwing the ball over here. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save it one more time, and then we are going to go to Eastern Michigan. Like I said, I think they're the Eagles or something. Something like that. Let's check them out, huh? So it looks like they have a very bad defense. I did not think it was possible to have a defense that was worse than ours. But yeah, it looks like they have like the worst defense, period. So they're actually a worse team than we are too. It's kind of crazy. And it looks like they have a whole lot of injuries. And they've lost 7 in a row. Yep, 7 in a row. So let's see who their leaders are, huh? All right, then. Let's get this show on the road. We're bringing critical mass to Eastern Michigan. And they are the Eagles, after all. Yeah, they are the team. This is that team that's all gray, right? And they play on that gray field. Hell yeah! But look at that. This is a team that's actually even with us. So let's see if we can actually make this happen. We're gonna go all white everything. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, I wonder who they have that I'm gonna have to worry about. But I bet you we still give up like a 75-yard touchdown. Betcha. Yeah, they got a good halfback. Yeah, and a good right guard. Yeah, dude. Betcha. Betcha we give up a long touchdown to them today. That was ooh, it's a rain game. Inclement weather. So there you go, the season offensive ranks. So Rynerson Stadium? Interesting. The Eastern Michigan Eagles. Oh wow, look at that. You guessed it, we're taking that ball. Because just like last time, we want to make sure that we start with the lead. You know, actually really quick. Yeah. All right, let's get this show on the road, boys. Like I said in other episodes, if you'd like to hear me curse, if you'd like to hear me say words like without censorship, go follow us on Rumble. Because all of our videos will be on Rumble unedited. Other than that, you're going to have to deal with YouTube censorship. Just like we do. Alright, you guessed it. Tray, open, offset, inside zone. We're going to get this show on the road. We're going to see exactly what we can do here. I'm going to run it. Wow. Good defense. This is going to be a tough game, probably because of the rain. It's going to be a little harder to throw it than it usually is. We're going to make this work, though. Damn, he almost broke that. 10 yards for Lance. He's been a dog. That ref is tall as by the way. God damn. Lance Peterson's like 6'3". That ref looked like he was taller. The ref is a dog. Another 8. Another 8 in the bank for Lance. I can't wait, man. I'm excited. As crazy as it is to say, I'm excited for next year. Can't wait. We got some awesome recruits. Legitimate 5-star recruit. 5-star big-time talent coming to Amherst. Atta boy George. Look at that. 11 yards. Moving right along. Cutting them already. I'm actually going to run this ball. Solid little 3. Gonna run it again off the left here. It's a solid 8 for that boy Eric. Hell yeah, cheerleaders are getting into it. So I wonder if this is going to be... Oh, Jesus. Should have known. Sort of hesitated a little bit there, and that was a zone blitz. So I want to show this actually. So this is exactly how you beat this kind of an offense. I should have hit X. But really nobody's technically open here unless I throw it right now. And hit him like as soon as the ball's caught, like right then he might have been open. But since he comes over there, that's an interception, right? And especially on Heisman, by the way, everybody on defense can catch when you play on Heisman. When you're playing offense on Heisman, that is. So we might have just f***ed up. We might have a repeat of Kent State over here. God, I hope I got that off. Looks like I did. Well, that's a tricky offense. You guessed it, though. Monster green. Atta boy, Steve. That's Steve Rogers. It's a TFL, too. Good defense, Steve. You gotta love it, you do. So we're gonna do cover 1. Because I do believe they're passing it to the middle of the field here. No. Perry is like 15 yards off of the guy. Oh, God damn it. So this might be a screen. It is not. But it's still a big giant pass because nobody knows how to play defense. But we knew that. It's kind of wild too that you can just outright guess exactly what the play is going to be, but it doesn't matter. Jeez, I'm surprised we tackled him. This is going to be a bad game, isn't it? It's going to be one of those. Atta boy, Hardy. Oh, Michael, you gotta pick that off. That's a pick 6 if he catches that, boy. Not the dollar, but the quarter. Swiss cheese. Doesn't matter what the f I do. Shocker. 5 for 6, 47 yards and a touchdown. Everybody on their team is good. Everybody on our team is bad, by the way. So this is the crux of playing on Heisman, right? Like, I know I've said it a lot to this point, but this is really what it is. Either I have to pitch a perfect game, and even if I call, no matter if I call the perfect defensive play every time, one of my dudes is going to just make a mistake and be like 15 yards off of a guy that he should have man coverage on. Whether it makes sense or not, that's exactly the way that this goes. So I have to literally pitch a perfect game, make sure I never turn the ball over, never throw an interception, never fumble the ball. Oh my God, thank God. Of course, nobody's catching anything. Look at that man's arms, Jesus Christ. Well, I really hope we can get this. Well, that was a great call. Nice catch, Dante. I'm surprised. Attaboy, George, 16 yards. You gotta love it. You got to have vision. Anybody can name in the comments. If you can tell me where that quote's from, you might be my favorite person on the planet. Until they stop it, we're going to keep on running it down their throat. It's a great run. 19 for the boy Eric. Well, if we have to run the ball today, God damn it, we'll do it. See, this might be where we get sneaky and do the pass play in here. I swear I hit that button earlier, but apparently it didn't register. That's alright though. We got it. especially right now because this is basically a free touchdown. Are you ready, kids? You hear me pressing the button? Little low there, Joe. That's cool. Lance got him another tud. Pitch and catch, baby. Tie ball game. Oh, and see, now we have to get lucky, though, and hold them to a touchdown, or hold them to a field goal, or get a turnover, or a 3 and out, hopefully. Our defense actually has to play. And in their stadium, given that it's a conference game, probably not going to happen, you guys. But we'll see. We came back from 14 down. We barely beat Boston College. And we came back from, what was it, 24 to 10? A 24 to 10 deficit against Kent State. So, I mean, this team's got some clutch in them, but, you know, a lot of things have to fall our way. It's a hell of an offense. You know what? I don't trust it. I think that they're going to run it again. I think this is what they're trying to do. A lot of teams will try to do this 4 wide receiver look bullshit. Yep, and then run it. But it's cool because, you know, no quarterback. You can't tackle any quarterback in NCAA 14. Nah, son. They're all like Michael Vick, but like power runners. Like if Michael Vick could truck motherfuckers, that would be every quarterback in NCAA. I think I hit the quarterback late, but they didn't call it. Lucky me. Yay, Michigan, or Eastern Michigan. Go Eagles. Maybe if I start rooting for them, they'll f up. Hell yeah, TFL. That's what's up. Nah, see, this is that bull. They're 4 wide. Jesus Christ. 3rd and inches, and they call it pass play. And it works. Isn't that awesome? Man, I wish that like I wish I could live my life playing as the computer on Heisman. Dude, ready for a 75-yard run? 2 people in the backfield. I swear to God I hit the X button. Watch this. He gets pushed on his back and he just runs through that tackle. Yay, Eagles! Kyle Brewer, ladies and gentlemen, greatest quarterback ever. This is what it's like. This is what it's like to play on Heisman. I quite literally dare any of you to play a franchise with the sliders that I have on Heisman difficulty. Make sure you bring a lot of ointment, Band-Aids, and lube, because you're going to get f***ed in the ass against your will. Alright, boys. Well, here we go. Here's our chance to tie it up again. The way that they have been playing, we probably have a good chance of doing that. And my man George Frederic gonna have something to say about it. Oh my God. What it must be like. I'm envious of defenders that catch interceptions. This might be another loss. Especially when everybody goes with... Oh my God. $21.25. Did I mention this defense? Did I also mention if you want to hear me curse, go to Rumble? Because this defense. And all the on it they can't tackle. Go Eagles! The Eagles are better than the Eagles! Name that quote. So all my players are playing like that dude right now. Except for George Frederick. He's doing good. And that's a face mask. Thank you for the free 15 yards. Oh my God. Come on, Courtney. Jesus, when it rains, it pours. Yeah, I'm with you, Coach X. They were really trying to blitz it because they knew I picked the run play. Almost like the computer's reading your button inputs. Right, so all of their players play better than their overalls. They always know what play you're picking. Anytime you throw it near any one of their players, they're catching the interception. Oh, wow, well, that just proved me wrong right there. They're going to jump every route. They're extra aware. Their players are, you are always at a disadvantage. Always at a disadvantage. Never, ever, ever do you have an advantage in Heisman. Even if you're 20 points better in the overall than the team that you're playing. Sorry, motherfucker. Welcome to Heisman, where you suck. Ah, Jesus Christ. This is not good. So I have to kick it back to them now. I mean, or else it's 9 yards is apparently impossible. Come on, punt return touchdown. You may as well. Holding out there, but you know, just a free 5 yards. Thank God he tripped over the guy that was on the ground. Yep, Swiss cheese, 3 yards. We may as well not even be playing defense right now. Huh. Weird. I am shocked. I'm shocked he didn't just throw it through two of my dudes for a touchdown while both of them were looking at each other like, dude, what is defense? Should have been an interception, god damn it. But you know, like I said, hey, nobody on my team knows how to catch. Especially on defense. It's a screen. No. Isn't that great? What a throw. Perfect throw. Perfect catch. Eastern Michigan's the greatest team in the country. National championship for Eastern Michigan, boys. Doesn't matter what the I pick either. Awesome. Awesome. This is great. We're getting our asses kicked by a team that's not even good. We play better. I'm so confused what's happening right now. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. But you know, we played better against Penn State. We did better against them. So we're just gonna, like I said, my ass hurts right now. It really does. My ass hurts from the pine cones that have been shoved up it by this team. So I guess we're just going to have to take this one on the chin. Because nobody knows how to play defense today. Woo! So much fun. Well, at least it's a first down. That's better than we did on the last three drives. Come on, get up, goddammit. Y'all don't deserve to lay down until we score points. Good little 6-yard run right there. Ooh, what a hole we've dug for ourselves. Like I said, I wish I could live life playing as the computer against the human on Heisman. How awesome that would be, and thank God Ernest Dixon caught that. Because every quick pass has just been low, off target, and what a bad game for Joe Howard. Still time's a wasting, and we got the ball first, so they get the ball back at halftime, which is just lovely. I said this probably couldn't have went any worse than it has. I really probably shouldn't say that because I'm tempting fate with this stupid, overblown, unfair difficulty setting. To where even if you know how to manipulate this game and the what people in the community would call money routes and like that, even that doesn't work on Heisman. Good luck, motherfucker. Especially if your team is evenly matched with the team you're playing against. Good luck. Surprised he caught that. Oh, come on, get in there. Touchdown? Oh my God, so close. Yeah, ball. Let's go. On the line. Get up. I would break my controller right now if I didn't need it, but you know, of course. This is what it is. This is just not the game. This is it. This is gonna be a loss. Calling it now. I'll watch my man just break free out of the backfield or something and run for 45 yards because nobody knows how to tackle. See, look at that. Awesome. In position. Should have been a interception. Not my guys, though. And if I throw it to a guy who's even halfway open, the defender on their team steps in front of my dude and definitely picks it off. Super awesome, right? Oh, this is frustrating. I hope this is entertaining to you all out there. To watch me be frustrated. And be pissed off because Heisman is a pain in the ass. Isn't it awesome too when a dude wearing 40 something runs down a guy wearing 80 something? Amazing. Oh, really? Wow, he dropped the interception. I'm surprised. Oh, and the throw was low, too? Oh, my God. Weird. Strange. You know, that never happens. Weird. I thought that maybe my quarterback was at least decent enough to win some games, but guess not. Sometimes it's like that. Yep, you guys are so awesome. God damn, this is the best team. This is the best team we played all year long, you guys. Best team award goes to Eastern Michigan for ramming it up our ass with 28 points in the first half. Get in there, god damn it. Maybe there's hope yet. Maybe there's hope yet. I doubt it, but maybe. The way that our defense and their offense is playing, I do not think so. But, you know, we're going to keep fighting because we got 16 minutes left. Yeah, look at that. Look at that production, dude. On like 27 plays, they've got like 230 yards. Damn, what's defense? Clearly we have no idea how to play it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, God. Ridiculous. I really don't even care if we get like a penalty or not for me hitting the quarterback. Like, I'm quite literally just gonna run into him and them after the play's over anyway. Tired of this. Like, at this point, I'm just like, I mean, what do we have to lose, really? Surprised we got that much. Oh! Wow, okay, what the, well, that's weird. Notice how that's not a sarcastic version of me saying that. Like, I can't believe he threw that ball. And he underthrew it at that. Alright, well, let's see if we can do anything with this. As they should, they're playing way back. Makes sense. Middle linebacker, by the way, runs with my best wide receiver. Picks it off. You know, no big deal. This is what they do. 4 interceptions, huh? They're always breaking the first tackle. They're going to get a field goal out of this, too. Oh, my God. I hate this game sometimes, boys. F's in the chat for the defense. More holes in that book I read in middle school. Hooray. And they, yeah, so awesome. Come on, goddammit, I'm tired of waiting. Just want to get this game over with already. Since we're definitely not winning. have to try something different, because really what I've been doing is not working at all. Oh god, dude, like it's just, and like where was the guy where the f was the guy covering him? Who? Look at how far away. You motherfucker, you. This asshole. Look, this guy is supposed to be covering him. What is that? What even is that? What is he? What? Look at that. Look. Come on, what? Is he Michael Jackson? He's cutting the rug right here. He's dancing. Look at him. Out of here, man. Tell me this fair. Tell me it's fair. I dare you. Tell me it's fair so I can laugh at you. Because it most certainly is not. Like, you know, I'm definitely all about playing games on hard mode and things like that, but there's a difference between hard and just patently unfair. Really just nothing I can do to stop them. And you know, like I said before this game, I basically called it. Like, this is basically going to be just another version of Kent State where the offense that I'm playing against is one of the worst in the NCAA. But, you know, of course, that's what happens. Somehow, suddenly, they just decide to just dump 31 points on me in a quarter. No big deal. On the Heisman. Wow, what's that? A sock? Huh. I've never seen one of those before. How do you pronounce sack? Interesting. Of course. One sack. I get finally one defensive win, and what do they decide to do? Now it's time for the screen. Awesome. Well, I mean, I guess at least maybe we can finally start to play this game where we trade touchdowns for field goals if I don't just immediately come out and get intercepted by everybody on their team. Well, that's the best return we've had all year. Just give me the ball already. And I can't believe Joe Howard's thrown 4 interceptions and is still hot somehow. Somehow. It's almost like they're encouraging me to do something stupid or something. Like, yeah, we dare you to throw it. Haha. great run by Georges Frederic. I was thinking a Frenchman. The name Pierre just happened to jump into my head. Nice little 7-yard run. Keep stacking these plays on top of each other. We might actually score, which is odd to say. See how they handle it. Not well from a schematic standpoint. You Eastern Michigan. I have no illusions that I'm actually going to win this game. It's great though. I mean, we've narrowed the gap a little bit. We're only down by 13 now. Hooray! We need a turnover. Or a 3 and out or something. Something at all. Something, anything. Whatever. Something. That helps. So I'm just going to keep picking under smoke. And apparently I'm going to continue to get smoked. That wasn't a tackle for loss. What, he gained an inch? Ooh, did false start? Ooh. That really helps us. All right, then. Watch the screen. Hell yeah, 4th down. That quarterback, though, god damn, what an amazing player. He's a dog. take it. Nice little 3 yards. Should have been a first down. It's about to be a first down. Not much I could do there. Everybody's covered. Attaboy, Marvin. Clutch catch right there. Hell yeah, George. 16 yards right there. That was a big one. Especially coming off of that tackle for loss right there. All right. We're making a little headway here. Just folded him like a lawn chair. Literally just suplexed him, basically. Me. Well, that's definitely game over. Right there. 5 interceptions. And like, look, when I threw that, so again, you tell me out there how fair you think this is, right? When I threw this pass, that's what I saw. This is what I saw. This guy stopping to turn around, and I'm throwing it right now, you see? That's what I saw, was this. He's paying attention to him, and this guy has got his back turned and is looking that way. But my dude is stopping to turn around. He turns around and instantly just turns around and picks that off. You see that? Instantly. Back turned. And just instantly takes it away. So again, you tell me out there. Maybe I'm a idiot and I just don't know how to play this game or something. Maybe I just don't know what the I'm doing. Or maybe this shit's unfair. Maybe. What the do I know? I'm the guy that's losing by 13 to an inferior team. Like I said, this game's over, man. Like, there's basically no point in me trying. The only thing that's even going to come close to saving anything at all is an interception in favor of me instead of against me. But we all know that, you know, like I said, good luck, dude. I don't know how else I could, I could do so much to try to manufacture plays and so much to try to beat pass coverage, but when these DBs literally have eyes in the back of their head and they go from being turned around to flipping around in a half a second and just immediately picking the ball like that. Deion Sanders and plays for Eastern Michigan out here. You know, it would be one thing if the guy was rated as like a 90 or something. But again, you know, my man Nick Brown is going to break 17 tackles and I don't even think this team had a win before today, so, you know, super awesome. Happy to give it to them. Worst defense ever, man. Swear to God. Swear to God. At this point, like I like the emotion and the give a and just ripped right out of me. So who cares? Yep, look at that. Oh, somebody's supposed to be covering that guy, and he's 15 yards away from him. What? That never happens. I mean, at this point, man, where's the all blitz button? Like, I'm just tired of it, dude. Like, I really just want to hit this quarterback one time. But you watch, right? This is a touchdown pass. This is gonna be an easy walk-in touchdown pass for somebody. Ready for it? Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. There it is. I don't think that's a real interception. I don't think that's real, but we'll try. Try to get this play off really quick before well, maybe there's hope after all. We're gonna have to drive a hell of a long way to do it, and now that interception's in the books, so let's go. Still kind of crazy. Joe Howard still has is red underneath there. He's still on a hot streak, even though he's thrown 5 interceptions. It's insane. No matter how you slice it. Great run by George right there. We're gonna let the other people come in here. So believe it or not, I'm actually gonna pick a different play here. And it looks like, I guess, Dixon's done for the day. That was dumb. Never should have thrown that, but sometimes you hit the wrong button. So I guess Dixon is apparently done for the day. I don't see him on the field anymore. This is one of those weird times where the computer just thinks that subbing people out is apparently the way to go. It's cool. I guess we run this ball now. Go Minutemen. I'll let Frederick get back in here. Yep, I don't think Dixon's coming back, so in that case, yeah, and it looks like my number one tight end is off the field too. Which, you know, what would never really happen in real life, but, you know, whatever. Eastern Michigan's quarterback would also probably never go, like, go off like he has in this game today. Let's see if we can't get a touchdown out of this. Yeah, Phillip. Oh, and that's 50 touchdowns on the season right there. As a whole, I do believe. Man, I'm only left to wonder what would have happened in this game if I didn't throw 5 interceptions. And now, if we can get this ball back, if we can get the ball back right here, we got a shot to win this game. We really do. All we need to do is score a touchdown. But, you've seen how it's been going lately. We're gonna give it a shot. Oh, come on, man. That should have been an interception. He was double covered. Look at that. What a pass, dude. Again, tell me this fair. If I throw that ball, both of those dudes will pick it off at the same time. It'll count as 2 interceptions. Meanwhile, they throw a screen and my guy falls forward for 3 yards. That's all I can do is sit here and just hope. Did I mention that they just read the plays, right? Perfect call. Ugh, this game. There it is. Nail in the coffin. Nick Brown. Greatest... Oh, they're going for 2. I don't even know what the fuck I should pick here. Like... What do you want to bet? This is like another option. Oh, shocker. Are any of you guys out there shocked that that happened? That the guy on defense for me was just like, what the? Like I said, this game sometimes. Quite literally could not. I think we stopped them 2, 3, maybe 2 or 3 drives, maybe. At this point, you know, whatever. At this point, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's all, like, what do we got to lose now? what, 6 interceptions is somehow better than or worse than 5? Like at this point, it's whatever. Wow, I would have been really surprised if he caught that. Yeah, you guys are great. Go Eagles! Woo! Attaboy, Marvin. Marvin Green's been an amazing player for us today. Look at this, all of a sudden they're playing right around where their overall would dictate. Oh, what? I don't get the hurry up? Okay. Again, it would be great if we could get an interception on this next defensive drive. Clearly I can score it now. Clearly they just don't want to play defense now. I think they might be getting tired. The effects of fatigue might be finally showing up. But we know that all the people that play football on the UMass defense are clearly from the special education class. And we also know that this guy is a no, look at him. Whatever. Probably not going to see the field again anyway. And see, there was a dude right in front of him. There was somebody right the in front of him. Like, look, let's watch this. Let's just watch this. I want you guys to see what it's like to play on Heisman. Look, he's right in front of him. Right there. Right in front of him. See that? See that? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. See that? Isn't that awesome, you guys? So we'll take it from right here. Isn't that great? Great defense. Look at that. I should be looking at him, right, coach? I did good. Like, again, position. If I throw that pass, intercepted. They throw that pass, it's an easy completion. And my guy is like, should I tackle him, coach? Do I need to ask him if I can tackle him? Should I ask the quarterback first if it's okay? Yeah, I was definitely offsides. Not that it matters much. Are you kidding me? He was totally down. Fair enough. Yep, I was offsides. That was on me. I that up. As opposed to the CPU weighing everything against me. Isn't that great? Feels much better when it's actually my mistake. I guess at least he got out of bounds. thought he stepped out of bounds. Apparently not. So awesome. Well, this was a bullshit game if I've ever played one, dude. Absolute interceptions that should have been. Tackles that should have been. Touchdowns that never should have been. But it is what it is, right? This is Heisman. This is what it's like to play in conference where you can, well, score 40 some odd points on Penn State and not even really worry about it. Meanwhile, it's 5 interceptions. It's 5 interceptions against a team that's and hasn't won a game all year. And pretty much there goes the conference for us, probably. We're definitely not going to win the conference championship now, I would say. Well, one chance, pretty much. And of course, do we have our best players on the field? Hell no. Oh, we subbed them out a long time ago, kid. Yep, isn't that great? Yeah, go out there, Ernest, but I bet you we don't see him on the field. Weird, isn't that strange? Strange how it works out like that. Come on, let's go. Hurry up already. One last chance here. Of course. Like I said, what is 6? So what? Who the f cares? So what? Good game, Eastern Michigan. Good game. Clearly Eastern Michigan is the best team we played all year long. Good job, Eastern Michigan. I would just like to get this game behind me. As is tradition for a loss, I don't even give a f about the stats. Who cares? Let's go. I'm done. I wish missed tackles were tracked. That'd be great. Goodbye. So like I said, this is what it's like to play on Heisman. Sometimes you're going to just have to eat bullshit losses like that. And around the country, it looks like Ohio State held serve. Texas A&M beat people. Mississippi State won. Must be nice. Must be nice to have teams that and players on your team that catch. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to save this, and we're going to call this a week. I am happy to have this week behind us because, again, that was a team that had not won any game until that point. And clearly our defense just sucks ass. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? So, with that said, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see where this saga takes us next week. See you then. Peace.